down the hammer and pick up the pencil. You're about to listen to the Savvy Radio Show. Learn from real-life real estate investors, experience revealed with the Savvy Landlord as your host.
Savvy Investors is Friday. It is fabulous because you're alive and you're tuning in to the radio show. That's right. This is the Savvy Radio Show. This is your boy, Steve VanCauwenbergh, and I'm excited because in about 60 days, we may be meeting. Why? We have Investor Weekend that is coming up in 60 days. You don't want to miss it. It's incredible. 2 superstar speakers that are coming. Go to investorweekend.com. But Bob Dressman is the money man, has done this several times, a couple $100 in his IRA, and has turned it into millions of dollars in each IRA. He is legit. He is not a guru. I vetted him out. I know him personally from Ohio. He is coming April 20th, 21st in Oklahoma City, and I've learned so much from him. I called him the other day and double-check his plane ride, and he said, have you ever heard of an inherited IRA? And I was like, what? What's an inherited IRA? Ooh, we about to break that down. Well, today's Friday, and I'm talking about money. And I got this website from a friend of mine who has a lot of money. And he's like, man, when I'm in between deals, I put my money in Marcus.com. I'm like, what's Marcus.com? Well, Marcus.com, and it's pretty simple, Marcus, Marcus, like a person's name. Marcus.com or Marcus by Goldman Sachs is a brand of Goldman Sachs Bank. Yes, I don't know if this is the one that crumbled and died and the world ended with the subprime debacle and people went out of business. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But I did research this out. My homie uses Marcus. It's a no-fee, fixed-rate personal loans, high yield on online savings. It's hysterical when you hear the word high yield, and that high yield is 1.5%. But it was really cool. You just easily, for him, if he's in between deals, say he bought a deal and he's a flipper and he got $150,000 back, he put in $100, he got $150,000 at closing. They wire him the money at the closing company from his personal account or his business account. He throws it into Marcus.com, sits on it, and it gets 1.5 for just sitting there. You can't get that in CDs. You can't get that anywhere else. Maybe a money market account, but it is high yield. It's a joke because, as a real estate investor, you should be getting at least 12, maybe even 18 or 22 if you're superstar, or if you're savvy. In that sense, savvy investors, that's why you tuned in. Anyway, so what's the main benefit of this Marcus personal loan? Well, number one, it says no fees ever. I like that. The second thing is it's a fixed rate, and it's for the life of the loan. Now, I did some more research. You can only have one loan at one time, and it's customizable. So you go in there. It's almost like a payday loan thing. So there's 2 products here, okay? One is it's basically a savings account or a market money account. I wouldn't say market money, but they're giving 1.5% to park your money quickly. It's just an easy transfer. And 2, the second service is that they do loans, personal loans, it looks like up to $40,000, and it's customizable. And so, for example, if you wanted to borrow $40,000 for 12 months, whatever that mathematically comes out to, your rate would be super low. And if you wanted to extend it for 3 years at $40,000, you can play with it and see what the rate is. It's kind of cool. So if you are in a market or you're in a short-term loan, or even if, I don't even know if this was a benefit, and the average interest rate on here was like 7% all the way up to credit card level. Where's my notes? I wrote that down. Well, we'll get to 24.99. So, yeah, depending on your credit score, obviously, typical bank, they're not going to do anything that's going to hurt them or loan, high-risk money. But if you got a good credit and you have the ability to pay, and it's pretty simple, the process. So the cool thing is that you have options. So you can, like, say if you only need to borrow 10 for 30 days, like transactional funding maybe, or just closing costs, or 60 days, this, or a 90-day flip, this may be the really good option. It's almost like a line of credit based off of your credit score and the options that you want to do it. Again, I said earlier, what's their rates? What are they offering? 6.99, aka 7% to 24.99. That's 25. That's highway robbery. But again, it does fluctuate. It's fixed, but you can choose that rate. So you're kind of in control on the front end. I like that. Pretty cool. Yes, it is true. They don't charge fees for that loan. So even if you're getting a line of credit here, and now this is like a LO line of credit, but here on a property, I'm talking about here in Oklahoma, I have to pull an appraisal. They have to tell me what the value is, and they're going to loan me, 70, 80, 85, 80%. See, there's no fees here. So that saves me, an appraisal's $450 to $550, and a doc fees are usually $200. So that's $650 savings if I'm trying to get $40,000. So pretty cool. Can you have more than one more loan at one time? No, they only offer one loan per person per time. Pretty simple. Keep it down and dirty. Now, so this sounds so good, VC. What's cracking? Well, at Marcus, they do require certain things. Proof of income. Okay, it says they'll ask for proof of income, adding up your stated income. So if you tell them, hustlers, like on your credit cards when you guys are applying, how much do you make a year, and you just make up some number, they really never verify it, right? Well, they may verify it a little bit. So you might have to upload your pay stub dated within 40 days. Also, your recent W-2 employer name. So if you're a regular Joe, you're gonna, probably pretty easier for you. Someone like myself, entrepreneur, I got no W-2, so it may be a little different. I had not applied, but this is just what I found. You got military income, you can do alimony income, child support income. So it's kind of, it could be like a payday loan-ish. Any kind of benefit that you're receiving, any kind of source of income, Social Security, you could use that as, I wouldn't say collateral, but for your stated income. So they're pretty aware of all that jazz. Anyway, hopefully this helps you. Take a look at it. It's Marcus.com. It's a Goldman Sachs. If there's a website or a service that you have heard about that could help other savvy investors like yourself around the world, let your boy know. You can email me pretty simply. Go to my website, thesavvylandlordbook.com or savvyinvestors.com or thesavvyradioshow.com.
Is not far off. With over 10 information sessions to increase your portfolio. Log on to www.investorweekend.com. Whether you are a seasoned investor or never purchased a property before, you don't want to miss the Investor Weekend. Join us for a powerful, knowledge-packed weekend with over 10 informational sessions that are bound to enlarge your real estate investments. You will hear from the best national and local real estate investors that will share practical and relevant experiences with you, the investor. There will be several networking sessions to connect with other like-minded people for potential funding, partnerships, and yes, hot deals. Go to www.investorweekend.com. Did you know we meet once a month for the Landlord Lunch Meeting? The third Wednesday of every month. Go to landlordlunch.com.
Thanks for listening to The Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivating episodes at savvyradioshow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook and always be buying assets.